It was from who offered my own son offered that I went sign a resolution. I never said them why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, they will not put all the law before you now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said, son, correct move.
President Baka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these crowds. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla, that's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Baka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and vote.
Just a final question.
Yeah. So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
When we were there, the Bouaka, we used to go to him and even fee Bouaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
Good evening to all of you, wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So let's work together for the good of our country. And we are back together again, doing everything we can as a great team. No man is an island, like I always say. So we are all grateful to the Almighty God. We can fit in whenever, whatever time it is. We are ever grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together again to do what we can for our country. And with God, all things are possible. I can assure you, with God, we are certainly getting there. So we are getting there. It's going to work out. So it's 25 minutes past 8 in time checking Liberia. So wherever you are, we are grateful to be back here working together. Thanks to Newton Tupa. And of course, it was quite a fantastic show on Friday. Locked down to the entire show. In fact, I had wanted to call in or join the studio team. Fantastic show indeed it was. William Bro, that of Prince Sharif alongside Newton Tupa. Oh, the guys are so brilliant. They are on top of the issues. I really enjoy you guys. I wanted to come in, but how would I have come in, especially when the era was very dark? There was no way to come in. I really, really wanted to join. They really moved me. All right, thank you guys so much for everything you do, and we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we are right here again to do what we can for our country. You know, yesterday, thanks to Newton Tupa for stepping in, I had little stomach disturbance, and I only GMB say he can get sick, but me by human being I can get sick. So when I sick like that, I will give some space, and so that I go for recovery. At least for me, I owe it to you people to declare my period of health. The day I'm not okay, I will tell you people, because sickness is not something that sometimes we can invite sickness upon ourselves due to how we behave or the way our life starts. Yeah, but again, sometimes that's it. So for me, when I get sick, that I will call people and tell them, say, I'm sick, so that they will know that I can get sick, because I'm human being. Only the other papa can get sick. Yeah, but it's here is people that they are business. They are there, you can get sick. And nobody wish for anybody to get sick. But when you get sick, yeah, acknowledge it. And the only way people will be able to help you. Yeah. So that's the only way you can get help. Yeah. So I'm always, and there when I'm not okay, I'm not okay. I will tell you that I'm not okay, I'm not well. Yeah. But that even you offer your prayer for me. But why if I get there and say, because God can answer people through specific prayer points. What is that prayer point that you will offer if I'm not telling you my status? So at least when I say I declare to you people, you will say, oh yes. And God, please help AB to recover. You know how you can work? So I'll lay your business for. How you are doing, great people? It was quite fantastic, and it's good that we are here together again to do what we can for our country. So we are getting there. As a matter of fact, we are getting there, and we will get there. And nothing can stop us from getting there. My own friend and brother Ochacha has up. I mean, your product worked. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't work, or your product worked. I don't know how you got it, but it's a good product that you were able to send back home. And I'm telling you that it's working, and it worked. I'm even mentioning it because I don't want it to finish. So I'm taking time with it so that I don't want for it to finish. Ochacha, you are talking to. Yeah, I don't want the product to finish. So I'm taking my own time with it. God is wonderful in all that we do. God is wonderful. God is ever so much wonderful. So we are grateful to God Almighty for everything He's doing for us and with us. And you may not know how much, and God is driving this nation. And for some of us, you may not like us for who we are, but the only reason we care less about whether you like us or not is the fact that God is on our side and God loves us so much. So I care less about how you feel. And most importantly, there are other people who are made in the same image and likeness of the God who loves us. Who love us, because God is not directly going to come down to just demonstrate our love. He's going to pass it through people.
And because of the millions of persons, I'm not going to feel so bad because of just few wicked people who choose not to like us because we stand for the truth. It's up to you people. I don't care about how you feel. And I want to thank others who, in the professional setting, who will always demonstrate high level of professionalism despite the way other people look at us. They treat us with high level of respect out there. And I want to thank them. They are working in government. When they see us, they treat us with respect. They don't care about how we do what we do here. They respect us in the very way we appear, because for them, they are not politicians. And I too begging, man. I'm not here for that thing. I can tell you that one. Sorry. So there are people who are professionals. They don't care about the politics of the day. We meet, we talk, we laugh about it. They are able to draw their lines. When we appear in a professional setting, they respect us as that. If we want to go political, they stay away. That's just it. And they respect that. They are not going to put themselves or get themselves mixed up into the issue about politics, because any reaction from them will carry an indication that they are politically situated. So they don't see some of us who play multiple or who are in different appearances. I may appear like a politician when I come and sit on the show. I appear as a pastor. They are like a motivational speaker. The day I open the microphone to motivate you, I will appear like a teacher, and of course, as a teacher, and I will appear like that. And as a teacher, you will see me, and I appear as a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. When you see me, I'm a lawyer. But if you try to look at my political life and begin to react in that manner, then of course you are not a professional person. Except I carry political stuff to you. Treat me like that. You'll be right to do that. And there are professional guys that we know, and we respect them hardly. We're not going to call their names because before people don't see them or how. But they just respect us for who we are, whatever we do. And that's just it. And we respect them for that too. We're not going to care about politics everywhere. When they are doing good, we praise them because they are professionals. We respect them. I will not lie to anybody that I'm not playing dual or I'm not into multiple roles in the society. I'm into several and multiple roles in the society. At one point in time, I'm a motivational speaker. At one point in time, I'm a lawyer. At one point in time, I'm a teacher. I'm a lecturer. At one point in time, I'm a political commentator. I'm just that. And that's just it. That's just me. But I respect people for who they are, especially where they are. That's why I don't like to bring professionals to just drag them into my political thing. I like to draw that line. If you see me going to certain professional terrain and behaving like that, then somebody in that professional terrain have opened a door for entry. And how do you open a door? By your conduct. If you are a medical doctor and then you choose to be a professional doctor and so forth, you are not politicizing, I will not enter. That door is locked. That door is locked. I can't enter. If you are a medical practitioner and you decide to be a medical practitioner and behave in a way that portrays your ethics and etiquettes and all of those things, that door is locked. I can't enter. My politics cannot come there. No. It can't enter. I will not enter. Because that is it. And people may not understand some of these things. We respect and know exactly. When I go in a legal field, I meet my colleagues there, I meet judges, lawyers, and so forth. I treat them with the respect that is earned in that specific field. Finish. And they respect me for that. We are done with it. You bring your politics in that field, you're not hear me talk anything. That's just me. I know exactly. I know terrain management. I know environment. I know how to fit within an environment. I know how to conform to society. I'm a conformist. Oh, you don't know? I'm a conformist. And once you are conformist, you never fall in trouble with anybody. Because you can conform. Yeah, I'm a conformist. So whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is, you just got to conform. When you go in certain area, respect yourself, and whatever it is, till your team and take it off. Be respectful, whatever it is, that's it. I may be a journalist here today, but when I enter in a court terrain, people are free to do business with me because they know that I'm a lawyer. I will be able to be guarded by the ethics. So they respect me for that, and I respect them for that. We go into our professional field. We deal with each other professionally in that area. I leave from there. I'm a different AB. So that's life. So I don't have time. And I must appreciate some people on the broadcast administration, despite his level of terrible governance that he's carrying on, dividing this country. There are others who stay maintain that no matter what it is, will see certain people as who they are and respect them and accord them that respect, especially when they come in those manners. We accord them that respect. And I want to thank them for that. And I really appreciate them. We are marking them. We are seeing them. Tomorrow time will come, people will want to put more on those kind of people that time. People like us will stand and say, no, you can't touch that kind of man. I know that man. I understand that Burger entire government was full of recklessness, ruthlessness, and all of those things, arrogance, and whatever it is. But that identical man, he stood out very tall. You remember, I'm AB here, right? And if I'm telling you that man, the SYZ, you should know that he was a professional. Yeah. With everything that happened, I will tell you for sure. And it is not only experiences with me, and people may not understand. But anyway, we're getting there. How are you doing? I hope you are very much okay, and we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. We are working together for the good of our country, people. We are not all perfect. That's one thing I can tell people. We are not all perfect, but the same God who carries you is the same God who carries me. And He's with you and he's with me. And people may not understand it. Rosetta Sonkaraza to use this. How are you doing so great? Yeah, certainly you are right. There is a tomorrow. There will always be a tomorrow. That's why you see the guys I'm talking about who are professionals. They care less. They say there will be a tomorrow. And there are times. After you left the stage, that when people can evaluate you, right? Yeah. After you left the stage, anytime you leave a stage, that's when people have an opportunity to evaluate you and remember you. So that's what it is. So I'm just happy that we are here working together for the good of our country, and we are watching. In these challenging times, we are watching. We are watching people who cutting out speech from people because they think that they are government in power. We are watching. And one thing for sure is I will encourage others to not repeat the same with them, but treat them in a way that they will be ashamed of themselves. We are watching. People who are passing all over, doing all kinds of things there, that we are watching. No matter what it is, I don't care how they dream of 40-something years or whatever. The time, the future has its own way of defining itself. That's what I don't put too much expectation into future, because future has its own way of defining itself. Because situations can dictate the times and conditions of a future. Situations can dictate the times and conditions of the future. Yeah. You may not know. So you don't put too much expectation into future. That's what I always told people who want to get married, to another marriage counselor. You can't enter into marriage with expectation. You can't enter into marriage with expectation. Oh, yeah, maybe when I'm married, man will change. Or maybe when I'm married, man, things will improve. Or when I'm married, man, I think things will be better for her because they say God bless marriage. So things will be better. Don't enter into marriage with expectation. No. Take off that. Just enter into marriage because entering into marriage is a good thing. Finish. But expectation, you put it there, forget it, you will jump out of marriage any day. And these are people that don't last long in marriages, or they don't stay anywhere in marriage. They just jump out because they enter into such an institution. How will you live into a lifetime institution, a lifetime commitment with expectation? How do you do that? With expectations. Yeah, you are going to expectations with lifetime commitment, right? You are going into lifetime commitment with expectation. How do you do that? So if your expectation not met, what happened to that? Your job is that where you say for life, for better, for worse, the devil do all part. That commitment. Indefinite. You made that commitment, but you enter into that commitment there with expectation. Why you think they put a Bible thing in there inside that oath? I want to call it the oath. Let us say for better, for worse. They didn't even say for worse, they say for better, for worst. Or for better, for worse, right? Because better will be worse, right? Better, worse. Yeah, for better, for worse, right? So how can you, why you think they decided to put that there? Because you are going to a lifetime commitment. You don't have to put expectation. Because if you are expecting better, or you expecting that the man will change, that is a better. And you have no room for the expectation that that man may even go bad. Because of the words there now. For better, right? For better. The man will change. Because that's what you're going to. You want to put your expectation. When you put expectation into it, that means you are only looking for the better. Not for better. That the expectation there. You are not thinking about the worst. So the worst there is the man could be bad. It's possible that man who never used to be loving around, the moment you get married, straight temptation entering, start what you call as one of the worst experiences there. Do I know for sure? People will say that those are grounds for divorces and things, but those are some of the worst things. Why are you thinking about it? So anyway, I don't intend to teach your marriage here. I just throwing something here. Let's get to our lecture series. That's so small mature in a class here, so I don't want to lecture about marriage business. The children, they are still honor age. These students in the class here, they are all honor age. So I'm not here to teach marriage business here. They are still concentrating on how they can get from Honor Joseph Boakai to start doing something for themselves. So I'm not going to teach your marriage or anything. Oh, no, you leave that thing there. How to get married or whatever it is, what you need to do. I'm a business in that one there. So honor age student, they will get here. Oh, we are honor age. So the idea, we don't discuss the thing there. So there's no children in the class. They're not even thinking about leaving their parents who is there. They are still honor age. Honor age, small children. They're not thinking about going independent to go do what thing. I beg you, yeah. You know? So I'm coming bring people talk here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's get to our real small children talk. I was supposed to be talking here. All right, folks. A lot of things happened over the weekend. And we just thought to highlight them. And I don't know what were your observations for the weekend, but I think your observations have been bright. And the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, and he did celebrate his birthday. And Saturday, as a matter of fact, yeah. So he celebrated his birthday in Toppenborough, Bomi County. And many of us, we followed. It was an elaborate occasion. Why neighboring president, not neighboring president, but of course a West African neighbor, let me just put it that way, John Mahama, he decided to take his birthday celebration to hospitals, orphanage homes, to celebrate with the less fortunate. So whatever anybody had, they could identify with him there. And that is what he did. Our president was here having an elaborate occasion. Again, everyone can decide how they want to celebrate their day. So you don't want to count that against him to say it's a bad thing. Yeah. So we appreciate and we wish him many more and many more years to come. So we wish you all the best. But his activities and events never go without having some sort of discussion surrounding it. You know, times are hard. As a matter of fact, Boakai is a very smart papi. So, since he celebrated his birthday, and there will be plenty drinking, so he took his entire cabinet and told them to leave the city. From Friday, they slept there. Saturday, they slept there. Sunday, they slept there. Monday, they had cabinet meeting. So all the days, he and his people went there and just celebrated in Bomi County. That's Joseph Boakai for you. He arranged and staged his cabinet meeting in our place Friday they left, Saturday they enjoy. Just like that. Just like that. That's why you saw them as early as it is. So they had to sleep there Sunday and all. They took themselves and carried themselves out to go enjoy themselves, and they just make it a little cabinet meeting. Cabinet meeting will be. You see, the papa is very the papa is very corny. These are some of the things that when we say, you can say we're insulting. No, but you can outsmart us, Joseph Boakai. It is time and age for an error to come and outsmart young people like us nowadays who are striving, doing a lot of research. The internet is at our fingertips. We can see everything, and motivational speakers are speaking, and people with wisdom, they are all flooding on the internet. Even if you errors of our time and age choose to have wisdom for us, we are going on the internet and getting wisdom from other errors in other countries who want to be sincere to their generation. So as a result of that, we are gaining wisdom by the day. So the internet, you will say, oh yeah, internet spoiling our children. I know most of our parents will say the internet spoiling our children nowadays. They say that no, it may have its own negative effects, but equally it has its own positive impact on the generation of today, because those who want to take the positives from there, they are taking it. Those who want to follow the negatives, and they are taking it. So for some of us, we believe in the positives. We believe in things that are positive. So we follow the positive. So we go on the internet, go on TikTok, and just even post something that say errors, okay, wisdom in errors. You'll see a lot of short scripts will come down. Short videos will come down. You hear about wisdom. You hear errors talking. In fact, this time they're doing some of the document where a girl will ask the papa, when I get married, what should I expect from my man? You put that one in TikTok, it will bring it answer for you. You hear somebody will tell you, say, what thing a woman should do in a home or whatever. That is the life now that we have. So, Joseph Boakai, you can't outsmart us. We are very smart, and we know, we have decided to learn and know about our own future. So there's no way a person like you can just play us and you think that you're smart. You're not smart. You and your team. Why it is true that you're in charge and you will do what you want to do, but you don't do it to think that you're fooling anybody here. You're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. No. That's what I hate. I always have this thought, and I always believe in this. This is my philosophy, that I am good at confronting people, especially wherein that person or those persons, they are thinking that indeed they want to make fool out of me. The first thing I will do, I may not be able to do anything about it, but I will confront you and tell you, say, you can't make fool out of me. I already know what you are doing. Finish. I'll leave it. I'll go about my business. You can make me to feel bad, and people will sit down and say all kinds of things here and there, and then they can't tell them, they can't make me to feel bad. I can't tell you the God fair truth. I will tell you the truth. I just put it in you, then I go about my business. All will feel bad. If you think by telling you the truth will make you to feel bad, then all feel the bad, then we'll go by our business. The idea is you'll go and sit down in your closet, say that boy there. You're not somebody that you can hear fool easily. I don't want you to carry victory of thinking that you control my thinking, my thoughts process. It can't work like that. So that's it. So Joseph Boakai took his entire cabinet from Friday. They went for a whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they enjoyed themselves. Monday, they say they're having cabinet meeting, blah, blah, blah. All those kind of things. Then Tuesday, and all they enjoy themselves. What thing we'll do? What thing shall we say? What shall we say? Nothing. So that's it. Why you're sitting out here struggling? Have you seen a rate? Why you think the United Party for not boasting and boasting, say, oh yeah, the US rate and Canada, they're not boasting with it because they know that it's pinning them. You cannot boast about rates coming down because you know it's pinning you, it's affecting you, it's not normal. It's not a normal thing. So whichever way it goes, they can boast about it. You hear them talking about red press, whatever, because you know it's having no impact. It's not having impact. They will tell you they're bringing transportation down, they just put it up, no impact. So how do you brag about something that's not making any impact at all? Because the areas will start feeling the impact of these bread and butter issues or decisions or policies, prescriptions on the part of government are those areas where we visit, like you see the Kobo shop, those small shop there, or the layman area there, and that the place you can know how the economy is okay. That's where you know it. When you went to the Kobo shop, or if you even went to the Kobo shop and then you saw food down up and say, oh yeah, but you know, but then somebody will try to ask you, but oh man, why you made my boat take today? So you say, but you know, rest price now drive and team prices are now down. But go there, ask somebody, say, what is it? No. In fact, because of the US rate that they are suppressing because they want to pay as per prevailing rate, and they want to suppress and be cutting down on civil servant salaries. At least on a CDC. It was not like that. CDC was paying as per prevailing rate. But you know what used to resurrect you? If CDC cut your salary as per prevailing rate, right? And CDC said, look, the prevailing rate now on the market, the central bank brought it to maybe 195 or something like that, what we're paying for this month. The one that will top up your money is the US dollar component that you will get. Because when you go outside there in the market, the US dollar component will top up your money. So that thing that CDC, on CDC government that they were able to cut on your LD component, the US dollar will resurrect from the outside market. So let's take, for instance, 80-30 or whatever, 30, what they call, they gave me $30, and then they gave me $70 US, and they gave me $30 in LD, right? And the rate is 195. 195. That what they pay me by, because they say that the government rate, that the prevailing rate at the time. So they pay me 195. That I'm $30, they change it to 195. I will receive a drop in it, right? Because for that month. Or if it goes to 194 or whatever, I will receive a drop in it for that month. But the same time, the rate will be up at 198, 197. So I would rather go up, change my money there, it tops up, so I go into the market and be able to challenge the market, because the market, the team prices are still up. How do I be able to cover up for that cut that the government had on my money? So that's how it was under the CDC administration. So you could always find a way to make a comeback. Now, they are doing the same thing. They haven't changed anything. The CDC template is what they stay using. It is a CDC template they are using. That is what they are using. And a teacher met me yesterday and even told me that sometimes when they give you the 30%, they will take 2-3 weeks or whatever it is. So now they owe you for 2-3 months with the other percentage. They got to look for it to give it. That's what's going on. So you will see them outsmarting you and the thing that they play. But why they can't come up to brag with it? And they say the US rate now come down to 170. They say, why they not boasting with it to say, oh, the US rate now come down? Because they know that it's not a normal thing. It's very terrible for all of us. Go buy a scratch card now. The guy will tell you, say, the dollar scratch card, what we're selling now, we're not selling $5 scratch card anymore. So the $5 scratch card now is not making market. So Orange GSM company that have printed more $5 scratch cards, the $5 scratch cards not going anymore, because people can order maybe the dollar scratch card now or so forth. That's what it is. So they are subjecting people to the dollar scratch card. People like us will get used to buying the $5 scratch card, but because the $5 scratch card is not giving no goddamn profit, tomorrow if they were to go out there, they are not giving them profit, and people don't want to add money on it. Because if I went for the $5 scratch card or so forth, the rate now is 176 or something, right? So I'm supposed to just add small money. Why if the man tell me, say, my man, 200 on it, I'll be able to add it? They say, no, we don't want that noise. So because we don't want that noise, the idea is we'll say, I will lay that scratch card to you people. That one, you will come with it to us. That one, that issue, you must not causing noise on it. Yeah, because no noise on that one. Because that scratch card now, no noise on that one. You're not going to call noise, say, money there. No, you go look for the liberty. You go look for the liberty by force. The liberty that already scarce. You go look for it. So it's making living conditions very hard for our people. Things are really tough. And that's why they will not brag about it. So let's be able to understand that as well. So that was Joseph Boakar's birthday, and that is how he celebrated it smartly. Took all his cabinet officials, carried them bombing, and tell them, say, oh, yeah, go find rooms and things, you enjoy yourself. They enjoy ourselves with the country money. Don't like bring people there. I get you go or you come down. You just here for nothing. You like bring people, don't mind them. Huh? You don't got to hear here on there. Whether you like it or not, Liberian people can appreciate people. Joseph Boga look at you. So as a result, you say, I will live my life. I just got to enjoy myself. So whether you like it or not, whatever it is, anything you're able to do, you're doing. Enjoy we are day all routine. What in the day, any put again, joy we are. You think that we don't want to put. You see, Joseph Boga is very wicked to you people. Joseph Boga sat down with people and telling them, say, with all the things that George we did, and they still voted against him. What thing different you're able to do that they will not vote against us? So whether you're like it or not, you're going your kind chief, you can please Liberian people. Because for George we had to do what he did for the Liberian people, and we managed to fool them. And they still believe that George Weah didn't do anything. What did you and myself able to do? George Weah is the first president. Joseph Boga told somebody that George Weah is the first president to have achieved anything as compared to any other president. What did they do? And we managed to fool them. Then they got ready. They voted George Weah out. What thing we able to do that would think these people that will not vote us out? Look, let us just do our best and whatever it is. Election time can we go there, we'll steal the election from them. Like I'm putting that you will depend on the thing that they will appreciate you. No. That's why you see they are thinking about cheating, vote rigging. That's what they are on. They say Liberian people, they say the thing that George Weah did. You think we ourselves we ever thought that we were going to win this election? Joseph Boga was telling somebody that. He said, you think within ourselves we are going to win this election? You know that it's just by how long and you Liberian people. So there is nothing. If for us to think that we'll be able to match George Weah record, that won't allow. And Joseph Boga talking about building sports. I know academy in Bonn or whatever it is. Why you think Joseph Boga doing nothing? Joseph Boga say, look, whether you go or you come down, let's just enjoy ourselves. Let us enjoy ourselves. Don't hear your hair for nothing beyond the Liberian people. And you always learn these things, right? But the conduct of these people, you can know exactly what I'm saying is true. They don't have to come to you to express it, no. But by their conduct, why will people be talking about private jet and Joseph Boga not adjusting his life to that? Why is he not adjusting? Why his officials are not adjusting? Why you think they care less about solving these bread and butter issues? And they are not thinking the way I am saying it. You think these people care? They don't care about you. That John Weah need to be care about you. The one when you call no small somewhere you will jump there. Because he had fear. The best thing I have is for the Liberian people. And if I don't perform, they will not be able to give me A again. That was George Weah for you. Joseph Boga does not care. I'm about to play you on audio. I'm about to play you on audio. It will get to you so much. And it will confirm what I'm telling you, that Joseph Boga does not care. And the audio I'm about to play is about the audio from a specific county. But it is the mandate that is shared nationwide. The true work party mentality is what Joseph Boga then have brought back. That two-way party, that EJ Raw bidding that you see down is the EJ Raw. What thing? I know that we're gonna bidding down there. That the two-way party, and are they bidding down there? Okay. The play I'm pointing to, y'all know where I'm pointing. Near Central Bank. It was built from taxpayers' money. They forced people to build that place. The Unity Party reintroduced the same thing here in Liberia. To get their party headquarters done, they already got the money. They already got the money. And I'm about to play this audio. And the country, yeah. You know, people may not understand some of the things that we say all of the time. Where is the stuff? I'm about to play for you people. You're listening to it, right? You're listening to your people then. And as I'm playing it, then I will come to other issues. But just to tell you that Joseph Boga and group don't care about you people. How you feel, what you do, or whatever it is. You're listening to this conversation. I don't let you talk too much in some things. And, you know, I always giving you a Latin phrase. It's called res ispa liquitor. They said the thing speaks for itself. This is cruelty in this time and age, modern era, Joseph Boakai era. In this time and age, when George Weah came to power, George Weah decided to have a different approach, a new regime towards our elders in this country. Instead of us going to villages and towns and visiting there with them, George Weah decided to buy them cars. George Weah decided to buy them motorbikes. George Weah decided to buy them kekes, so that they will be dignified as our elders because they are our parents. George Weah did that for them. Today, we are in a reverse mode. The elders. Let me play it for you so that you know. In relation to this, they have something they're coming forward. There is the message. Let me play it for you. Listen. Keenly. Pay attention and then listen attentively. This is from Sando County, so listen attentively.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm money.
They put money. You are the one collecting it.
Yeah.
The chiefs.
Yeah.
One chief from a town. He asked me who they paying the money to because they don't have the time to come. So I asked him. I will ask. But luckily, somebody told me that I should ask you about this. I don't ask.
Oh, yeah.
So like the tanky, how much is 100%?
Like you have to too far.
Oh, tanky, primary, all of them paying the same money.
Yeah, too far.
How about commissioner?
Commissioner paying 10,000, city mayor 10,000, tanky commissioner 10,000. We did this so we didn't pay 20,000.
Wow. That's one money you're coming get.
Yeah, I won't be party for.
Yeah, but equally so, and not for me. I have little contrary view to that. The chiefs are member of the party.
No, but I just got to contribute to the beauty of the party. When you have to government in the president.
No, but that party is not the government. After political activity, the government remains.
Yeah, sure.
The party is not a government. So the way, anyway, that you're the
but you ain't got to know.
I mean, as a full member of CDC, if I was invited to this program, I want to count and make my commitment.
Yeah, sure.
But for me, the only contrary view I have is that's the many our people that work in chief, you working in government, you have to make contribution now. That's the only problem I have. All right.
So you got it. Did you listen to that, or you want me to play again so that you grasp it? Because maybe some of you just want to you want to capture that now. You want to listen to it again and then know exactly what the conversation is all about. How much each one of the chiefs are paying. Which one of my students, which one of you are able to capture how much the district superintendents are paying? How much the district superintendents are paying? The district superintendents across the Republic of Liberia working in this government, how much are they paying towards the party headquarters? The district superintendents, how much are they paying according to this district superintendent who just spoke? This is it. I'm telling you, the reason you see us doing these things, yeah. Ah, God, this country. Ah, God. So how much the chiefs paying? How much the superintendent, the district superintendent's paying? How much they are paying? So I want you to capture that, which is very important for this discussion, so that no one is saying yay, nay, or whatever it is. Then I will be able to move on and tell you, you know, oh God, this country is an interesting country. I always told you people that we are getting there. I will tell you, say we are getting there. Talking about they not like Joseph Boakai business. It's not that I don't like Joseph Boakai business. I just believe JMB is quite terrible for our country. And I have said this thing over and over. They not like JMB business. You know, this is in this time and age, our elders, whom George Weah was taken from Hammock. George Weah was taking them from Hammock. And then putting them in Texas, putting them in Keke, putting them in their own Keke. Now people ride Keke, no, their own motorbikes. Every time you call elders meeting, chiefs of elders and zones or whatever it is, you will see the whole place further with adult Keke, motorbike, cars, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Joseph Boakai came to power. What has he done for those elders? Nothing. Today, he is trying to exploit them. And these are evidence-based things. I don't just talk because I feel talking. No, I talk with evidence so that you'll be able to get it and know that this is Joseph Boakai for you. This is what he does. All of the time. Yeah. So that you know exactly what we are talking about. So that you know it. But let me play again for you one more time. So that no naysayer or anybody can talk anything else outside there. Let me play for you again. One more time.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm on.
They put money, you are the one collecting it?
What people?
The chiefs.
Yeah.
One chief from a town, he asked me who they paying the money to because they don't have the time to count. So I asked him, I will ask. But luckily, somebody told me that I should ask you about this. I don't ask.
Yeah, me.
So like the town chief, how much is 100%?
Like, you know, too far.
Oh, town chief, primary chief, all of them paying the same money.
Yeah, too far.
How about commissioner?
Commissioner paying 10,000, city mayor 10,000, township commissioner 10,000. We did they just we didn't pay 20,000.
Wow. That's what money you're coming get.
Yeah, man. Now you won't be party for.
Yeah, but equally so, and nothing for me. I have little contrary view to that. The chiefs are member of the party.
No, but I have just got to contribute to the beauty of the party. Only when you have the government in the president.
No, but that party is not a government. After political activity, the government remains.
Yeah, sure.
The party is not a government. So the way, anyway, that you're
but you know you got to have
I mean, as a full member of CDC, if I was invited to this program, I want to kind of make my commitment.
Yeah, sure.
But for me, the only contrary view I have is that's the many our people that want to achieve. You working in government, you have to make contribution out.
Okay, so that is that, right? So for us, we care less. You know, I'm a lawyer by profession. And one thing in my legal studies, one thing I'm committed to doing is to stand with and for the truth. And the guy you heard speaking in the back is one of the district, under the Panya district superintendent, one Nangwe. And the Panya district superintendent, one Nangwe. So to tell you that it is truthful, the CDC man did not hide himself, his voice, or whatever it is, and say, "This is me." As a CDC man, if you invite me this weekend, you say, "My man, you need to come help me," or you say, "My man, as a CDC man, if you were to call me there, or whatever, yeah, we'll make commitment." But it is not for the elders. They are not part of the political party. Not all 7-7s are Unity Party partisans. You can subject 7-7s to that. So you can see all the cuts they are having on your salaries. You see where some of it going down? So for those of you 7-7s that they can't come to openly to tell you, say, look, you got to pay this here and that, they will do it as per the prevailing rate. That's why you see they are suppressing the rate. They are suppressing the rate to cut your money, to use the prevailing rates as justifications for cutting your money. Then for the people in the villages and towns, those chiefs and elders, they are telling them, I want people on as ego. Yeah, people can really take advantage of them all the time. And they just walk up to them and tell them, say, look, you got to pay towards the party headquarters. Because we came to power. So all the 7-7 whose salary will be cutting now. Now you know why your cuts are going on. Why your salaries are being cut. Why it is being cut? Because you have to pay. For the chiefs and elders, they have told them bluntly. It's glaring. So you can sense it clearly. So you have 2,005 for town chief, paramount chiefs, and so forth here and there. The superintendents are paying 20,000. They are taking another layer of people there again, they're paying 10,000 or something like that. They have to pay. And they are even telling them that if you refuse to pay, it will be cut from your salary. Because everyone else who took over the Unity Party job, this is what you have to do. The errors are forced. Everyone got to pay. Milton Tiaji is in Maryland, it's in Sando County, affecting that as well. They say they are raising money for this one party headquarter thing. Go in Nima County over the weekend. Jeremiah Kun was slapped right in the face. Because the Nimbayan themselves are now seeing that they cannot just always be used. Though if you are to go Nima, there's an argument that indeed the Gio people, the Manon people, they are more educated and more they get into civilization before the Gio people, blah, blah, blah. But besides that, this is terrible. The newspaper publications are there. Very poor turnout. Nima was never for Unity Party. Nima had always been one supporter of Senator Prince Johnson. Finish. So when I saw the newspaper article saying is Nima, is Unity Party, Nima County going away from Unity Party? No. Unity Party had never had Nima County. What Nima Unity Party had always done is to beg Prince Johnson to bring his support over to Unity Party. That's how Unity Party had always benefited from Prince Johnson's magnanimity or his political support or so forth. Unity Party had never owned Nima County. No. If you were to put Unity Party here and put George Weah here, and then you put the MDR at the time Prince Johnson was alive, George Weah will pull more votes, second to Senator Prince Johnson than the Unity Party in Nima County. And people may not understand some of the things, right? Some of these things are happening and people may not understand it. But again, you ask yourself the question, why are we here? How did we get here? But we all understand the body politics of this country. You just got to read between the lines. Then you will know what it is. Nima County producing a VP. That VP was not the endorsement of Nima County. It was the endorsement of the people's support towards Senator Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson is dead and gone. That support has dwindled. Jeremiah Pankun had never exerted leadership. All he had fought for over and over in Nima County is to have political control. And you can't have political control in the face of a situation wherein you yourself, you sat down when Nima County declared that their political godfather was going to be Samuel Koga. You were there. They said the political godfathership was going to be Samuel Koga. You're the vice president, the highest seat Nima got of most recent. Yet they say Samuel Koga. You and Samuel Koga have been representatives. In fact, you became senator before Samuel Koga just became senator. Samuel Koga all along had always been a representative. Why they chose to make him the political godfather? Because Koga hails from the background where Prince Johnson hails, and as a matter of fact, these people, they are the Gio people who, the tradition of the country, because they were more into tradition than the Manon people. They decided to say this is it. Then an affront to that effect is for Jeremiah Pankun to have over the weekend, but it's just God that can do some of these things. Jeremiah Pankun over the weekend, this was an affront to not only the people of Nima County, but this was an affront to the people of the Gio Belt. Jeremiah Pankun is now demonstrating that he's not a traditionalist. He's not from the people county.
Yeah, he's not from the People County. If you understand tradition, you wouldn't have done this. In the face of all of that, they had a program. They did not invite Samuel Koga. They did not invite Samuel Koga. Then Jeremiah Kwanku in that program, the vice president, this is what he said. He described Nyan Twine as the senior senator. Senior senator. Senator position is a political position. The most senior senator in that place, as per virtue of the crown that was on Samuel Koga, is Samuel Koga as a political godfather. How can a political godfather be alive and then you stay having another senior senator? How you say that? And the political godfather is also a senator. Then you say Nyan Twine is the senior senator over the political godfather and affront to the cultures, the norms, and traditions of Nima County that was transferred from Senator Prince Johnson over to Samuel Koga. This is where Kun is slipping bigly. Listen to him. He said it right there.
The senior senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine.
Hey, so senior senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine. Things are just
the senior senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine. The senior senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine. Madam Senior Senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine. Madam Superintendent, ministers here, officials across the senior senator of Nima County, Senator Nyan Twine. Madam Superintendent.
You see that? You see what's happening? Look, and I told you people from the day that election was ongoing. In fact, I told you what was going to happen between Koga and that of Jeremiah Kun is happening today. There's nothing that I would say that comes up from the perspective of political predictions that may not be somewhat 99% true, or that would not be possible. Senior Senator Nyan Twine from the Manon Belt. You know what you're doing to the Gil people? I want to bring trial politics in your area. You know what you have done right down there, Jeremiah Kun? The Gil people. Do you know why they took that godfather thing and gave it to Samuel Koga? Do you know why? The Gil people believe that they have the political control of the county. That is what they think. Chief, for Jeremiah Kun to look at Nyan Twine or Manome and stay right there when the Gil people have joined and said that this man is now the most senior, he's the political godfather, then the man is alive, then Jeremiah Kun, though he's even wrong. I don't want to go into the issue of legality. Right? On the issue of law. I don't want to go into that because if I were to read, you just want to read Article 44, Article 45 of the Liberian Constitution. Go and read it there. That one by your business. I don't want to. This is it. It does not talk about senior. It does not talk about junior. Clear. It was ruled out. In fact, it was when we had this whole thing about the structuring, the reformation of the government after the war. That was when we came to that position of saying, look, the person who will take most votes. We are not dealing with most votes nowadays because we are not having two senators election at the same time. That senior and junior thing was the first election after we came from war. That's why you hear about senior and junior. You see, some of you are dumbfounded. You don't even go to school to learn to know the rationale behind somebody train. That train does not exist in the Constitution. Go read Article 44. Go read Article 44, 45, whatever. Go and read it. It does not exist. That seniority was only caught at the time the two senators went into election. 2005 or so forth. Yeah. When we needed to form the two senators, they said the one with the most votes will become the senior. The one with the less votes will get this. That was the rationale. After that, our constitution was now back in place fully. There was no senior and junior senator anymore. because they all have one vote. The other senator does not have to depend on the other senator before you take decision. You see, the whole thing about IQ. Now I understand why they say Liberians are low IQ people, because we don't think, we don't put reasoning to bed. So if you think you will depend on Liberian men to reason well, don't trust them with it. You better put it inside them and force it inside them. If you think Liberian men will say them by themselves to just reason well, no, you got to put something into them, and that's just why it is. Where Jeremiah Kunte, senior senator, where it got from? Prince Johnson was the senior because he was the most senior citizen in the county. So they call him senior. That was it. That was it. Can't tell, but the other one senior, the other one this, that, here, and there. So down there and Sir Joseph down there, one person as senior, one person as junior. Is that what it is? What kind of what? These people, I don't understand, yo. We don't have that anymore. The first election that we went to after the war, where two senators were contesting, the one with the most vote was the senior, the one with the less vote. That's how they divided that whole thing. So they said, my man, I get plenty of vote, man. I did that. What kind of people are they so? Then the only reason they eliminated that because they don't want to characterize people by most votes. Because if you look at most votes in most recent times, Joseph and that of they don't have more votes as a senator that took him to the senatorial seat than Sir Joseph had. So Dillon should say he the senior, but that you know sometimes reasoning, yeah, it's a serious problem for us in this country. The big man that Jeremiah who's supposed to get much reasoning that he don't want carrying the kind of thing there. To damage Nima County, their brother has destroyed Nima County already. Jeremiah Kun has destroyed Nima County already. Jeremiah Kun, chief, what you did down there is wrong. It's not lawful, that's one. Traditionally, it is wrong. I don't know how to describe it, whatever it is. Everything about what you did is wrong. And because your boss man, Joseph Boakai, is lawless and he does not have respect for the rule of law and tradition, that's why you see everything is happening like that. Me, I can tell y'all get ready and say, oh, AB 31, AB 31, yeah, I get time for how you feel about how you think about it. I don't care. I will say as I see it because God sent me for that. Then we close it all with Joseph Boakai, our papa. This is a video, a short video. I'm just about to play. You can listen to our president. You can listen to our president. This is our president, right?
For me personally,
you're listening to him.
Even my children.
You're listening to him. I said this thing here on Freedom FM before. I said, you're cursing George we are today. Prophet Key, you're cursing George we are today. Joseph Boakai sitting on the platform and laughing with you people. Even Joseph Boakai children can say the kind of thing that you're saying. I said that thing before. Freedom FM. Freedom FM. Yeah. You see, I will go for some of those recordings. Now I will go and check it deep. I said, his children would not say the kind of thing that you're saying, but he's sitting there and laughing. And it goes down to all of you today. The teenage beneath you're causing people like us, Joseph Boakai children would never do that. But you're cursing us today. You're listening to Joseph Boakai. He said, even my children. You're listening to that. He don't want to get problem with cursing today. The man who was there rallying people and saying, when you can curse, I will do that. In fact, Sandro Johnson came up. Sandro Johnson, I will always have respect from Bomi. He said, anybody curse the president, I will curse you back. Joseph Boakai said, I will give you a job. People who supported, who George we are supported, they when they sat down, they said denigrating things about we are the insulted, we are Joseph Boakai gave them job. People disrespected, we are Joseph Boakai gave them job. And Joseph Boakai not talking about insult here today. You listen to it.
For me personally, even my children that grow up, they don't know how to insult anybody. But if recklessness on the radio, the people who don't have the respect from home, they don't know how to give it to people. You may not have it, but other people need it. You don't hear about traditional people insulting each other. But they think that's a way of life. And I like
it. Y'all listen to that, right? He said, hey, they're going to wait along the radio. And anybody want to put more on that? Me, he kept putting more on. So the last time he went to cabinet meeting, he called my program leader
Today, in sitting another in carry and complain to the elder, then to go carry them. And I don't get problem with him. Me, I know I'm not insulting him. I don't know how he describes it. I want to not insulting him. He didn't want to get people behind him who insulted George Weah and cost George Weah's wife and all. And Joseph Boakai was there. Joseph Boakai freed Prophet Key from Judy Andy, who was insulted by Prophet Key. Joseph Boakai government say Prophet Key should go free. Joseph Boakai free Queen Johnson from murdering people. Joseph Boakai free murderers. Not just people who get abused, murderers. Joseph Boakai free them. Now the Joseph Boakai sitting here today, yeah, error. You can see our error there. What they call, you know, they put it this that whole the thing about sitting down radio. Y'all listen to him. This is sheer hypocrisy.
Even my children that grow up, they don't know how to insult anybody. But this recklessness on the radio, the people who don't have the respect from home, they don't know how to give it to people. You may not have it, but other people need it. You don't hear our traditional people insulting each other. But they think that's a way of life. And I like.
And JB, let me respond to you. You know, you're acting like a child. Can't directly say one AB. Because I know from the onset, you used to tell your guys, you used to listen to my radio. So I don't get a problem with you. You don't know what they call insult. The only reason I will not bring you what they call insult is because when I really insult here, like the way Prophet Key, then you get Korban, and then you will now know what they call insult. But I insult. You don't take my name to cabinet meeting. You don't carry everywhere. You what they call here and that chief. I don't get time. Your boys. Your boys are sitting on what they call their class reloaded. How do they call George Weah? Playboy. In fact, you yourself, you insulted George Weah when George Weah was president. You said your told man's job, you give it to a boy. You call George Weah a boy. Boakai, you yourself, you are very rude. You are arrogant. You benefited from insult. Ask all around in communities where I live and people have interacted with. You will not hear me raise my voice at others. Never, ever. Because I'm trained to that. All I am telling you to stop doing is stop being fake. And be sincere to yourselves. And stop being liability on our country. If you are not resting on our country resources, the area paying my tax, you think I really care about you? I don't care about you. I don't care about you, JMB. I will engage you the best way I can. How I want to call it is so that your business. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So if you think, if you say that on radio, and the last time you go say, I don't know how they call the program, the issue. Yeah, I don't get time for you, JMB. Lord, let me tell you something. Let you there. I just telling you how arrogant, aggressive, rude, evil you had been. You, Joseph Boakai. Is it not true about you? Didn't you describe George Weah as a boy? Didn't you rally people like Prophet Key, Yeke Koloban to insult George Weah? Didn't you rally them? Are you not compensating them for that? Your information ministry did not insult George Weah? Are you not rewarding them for that? Just yesterday, you commended the LBS Director General Eugene Fagon only because he insulted people like us. He insulted them. You're not rewarding people for insult. You, Joseph Boakai, how many persons you have disciplined for insult? George Weah suspended Eugene Fagon for insulting leaders. How many persons you have suspended for insult purpose? You, Joseph Boakai. Maybe I beg you, man. I'm tired with it kind of thing. You know, that is sick offense. I ain't even let it be discussing here. Then let's get to the lines and interact with your callers. Callers, let's talk about it, people. Let you just talk when you want to talk and go on outside there. Let you just go on outside. You not get respect for anybody in the country that you talking sitting there more error. You say, oh yeah, you not get respect for who, even my children, what they call here and that. You know what you have done to this country? You know how you have destroyed this country? You have brought division in this country? That you make it now today, the country, bitterness have come in this country where no one had respect for anybody anymore. You brought it in this country. George Weah was suspending, even the CDC COP. There was certain conduct that they were involved with. George Weah distanced himself from the CDC COP. George Weah had never ever welcomed rude people around him. But do you look around you today?
The Henry Costa who insulted you, even Kimba insulted. Today, you are taking pictures with Henry Costa. And you empowering him again to insult George Weah. You, Joseph Boakai, are you? Probably stop that thing, man. I think you're insulting yourself now, because what you're doing now, it amounts to insulting yourself. Because you are just inviting more insult on yourself. Because when people hear you say these kind of things, they will describe you in other ill manner. And it's not fair. Can't talk about even my children would not do this. Let's leave that thing, man. Let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here on this very day. Let's move on. Hello, how are you doing? Let's get to the first caller. Hello.
Good evening, AB.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
This is Alciko Malo, calling my parents from Marijaro.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, my brother ABC, Joseph Boakai, even the insult that guy insulted our president, George Weah. We not even do half percent. Even half, not to invite a percent. So Joseph Boakai, he won for auto insulting, but we very well trained. We call a leader that we behind, that trained leader. So that blessing Joseph Boakai. But if that is new release, we get it. It's just talking, we get it in cartoon. But that's just our leader. But he shouldn't worry. 2029, we release it on him. Thank you for putting in the term.
Let me get on to this call right here. This caller right here on this die. Let me get on to the female line. Hello, how you doing?
Oui, Ebi.
Yeah.
Fitera Bar, calling from Johnson Bay. Thank you very much, my brother, for the topic. I want to ask Mr. Boakai. He said we insulting. He will get a rule boy. We can take out more petting for the key. But behind him, we can take out more petting in the time. I didn't want to be insulting. Like every Costa, they're crossing people in the time. They can go back when you go break ground in Lopa. The place is almost there. I know what you're going to do hospital up to 9 days. But you can go back crossing. He was laughing with it. That he didn't want any people that were crossing. Let me tell you, they papier. They papier that is set in shorting. In crossing, it's now crossing that here is set in shorting. Everybody has views in can you join your woman. Anybody call Marco is a cow with job. Anybody call Marco is a cow with job. So they can even be able to talking. We are looking. We are there for to that. What they can even be. But you continue to keep the kind of even being the country. All the people are here. They are all in a matter of because what is a move papi. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line and entertain this caller. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly. And let's move on. This is it. We're right here together tonight. Hello.
Yeah, JV, good afternoon.
Yeah, how you doing, boss? Go on.
Yeah, thank you, JV. This is Lucien calling from the USA.
Yeah, let's.
But Ebi, Joseph Boakai is a hypocrite, and for his age, we expect him to be some of the more respectful fellow person in our country. But you see, like just what you say, Ebi, Joseph Boakai, his life was all about lies and deception from the time we were young in our country. So today, like people will not think that Joseph Boakai would be an example. You know, the people that are around him are the only people that believe that he's an example. But this man sat in that country. Prominent people were being insulted. Even in local country when they went there that time in election time. When Yeke Koloba was calling Thomas Fala criminal. And that Thomas Fala today rests out here now. Talking about even going to the party headquarters. And Joseph Boakai never say anything about it. Joseph Boakai is a criminal. He's a liar. So la people will not come to think that Joseph Boakai will do anything in our country. This 6 years, let it just give it to him. They already give it to him. Let him enjoy himself. He was celebrating birthday yesterday. From there, he come and celebrate his wedding anniversary. Maybe from there, can't come on a birthday. So la people, let it just keep saying now until the 6 years can finish because they say that 6 years. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Medicine. I know you were talking about Bagasodi and Asian Senator T.
Last year, Senator T thought that brought me on. You know, AB, I like it. No, AB, I enjoy how Jeremiah could continue to destroy himself in Nimba country. He's not destroying the country, he's destroying himself. We look at Samuel Koga, you standing in Nimba, in the heart of Ganta, throwing him under the bus, calling him to a senior senator for the country. When the vice president, who used to be calling Prince Johnson a political godfather. He's now looking at the man who replaced the godfather and trashing it down, throwing him under the bus. He knows that the Gilpo has serious plan waiting for that.
He know, yeah.
The Gilpo gets serious plan waiting for that. The rim and road that have been between he and Samuel Koga, the people will now draw their conclusions clear that he's the one taking fight to Samuel Koga.
Mm-hmm.
The people will stand by Samuel Koga. They will stand by Samuel Koga. But it is good like that. And one thing you said I want to buttress is the Nima Kante had never been for Unity Party. You rightfully said it. They were begging Prince Johnson to give them a Kante. It happened for early in 2011's run-up. That had the Warner Kante. It happened for Bouaka. That had a Kante. In 2005 election, when Prince Johnson was running for senator, when he was not on the ballot as presidential candidate, George Weah second in Nima Kante to Dalo Joseph Koto.
You're right.
Dalo Joseph Koto to fight George Weah second. It just tell you that Kante had never been for them. Ellen was on the ballot. Why Ellen did not come first? Why she didn't come second? So the country had never been for them. It was Prince Johnson, they were always begging to deliver the country to them. And now that he's not in the picture, he gave them power to kill him. Nima Kante people are taking, they are putting on their senses. They are putting on their thinking cap as to what they will do with Unity Party in 2029. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Let's hear from you, Musa Brown. Quickly.
Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Yeah, fine, oh boss man.
Yeah, Eddie, first I want to say thank you for all the analysis. But what made me to call is what Joseph Boakai just said just now when he went to that Bon camping meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It's so laughable. And for Joseph Boakai to surround himself, let's leave the campaign time, all the insult that were given to George Weah.
Mm-hmm.
But just under his government, under his watchful eyes, Joseph Boakai's the information ministry, Daniel Sino and Jeremy Pia will use the state platform and insult George Weah on the face. Daniel Sino will look at George Weah and say he got mosquito brain. Oh, Joseph Boakai, want to insult? They want to insult? I mean, it's so laughable. It's so laughable. Look, but Joseph Boakai will not hurry for insult because a time is coming from 2026, 2027. Someone always spend money and bad data for people that will just be special to insult Joseph Boakai. They will insult him for a man all the way down. So you will not worry about insult.
I be talking that one. Oh,
they see good. No, that should no. Eddie, let me tell you something. This old man will not be deceptive. He will not be deceptive. This old man will be able to correct the wrongs. That's why they say he was an elder, so they will give you the presidency. And they give it to you. Instead of he acting like an elder, he acting like a child. He was saying that against a man work to boys, to a boy, is now the boy. He now is acting more than a boy. He now acting like a child, like an infant, because it's like he's not thinking, he's not reasoning.
Okay.
Because
all right, thank you. Don't be saying no. Don't be doing around this. Don't be calling women and so on. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hello, teacher lad.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, this is William Bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you see, teacher lad, thank you. You see, for Bouaka, it looked like the puppy lost in a memory.
Mm.
Yeah, because for you to, for men like Bouaka to be talking about people insulting, it baffles me, because even in a government, people keep insulting all the way from opposition, all the way to a government focusing.
Mm.
So, I don't know what are you forgetting. So, it's like, that old evil, selfish old men, and where they should do you evil, but don't do them bad. The witchcraft old men in the community. Like one of them, like Bouaka there. The evil. Yeah, because in our community we got two set of older people who get it. Nice older people who always support children, take care of the younger one to grow up. Then we have the extreme evil group. Nobody know how they grew up. I know they came from the family of witches. Like Bouaka. So those kind of people they like to do evil to you, but don't do anything bad to them. That a category in, so perhaps in forgetting. But one thing that came to my mind today, Bouaka had a cabinet meeting at his residence today. It was wrong. Nobody talk about it. I dare you. Through our job, we are saying there was no cabinet meeting our here at a residence. If that thing was going to be like we have time, but now they were going to be all over the place insulting. He had a cabinet meeting at his house. And you think it's professional? Today they are taking money. That audio you just played from Sino, taking money from people, demanding people to take money from them to build party headquarters. While they are in government, they stupefying the people, trying to tell the people that people say you're stupid, we use you. It is sad. Our country going through a lot. It is very, very sad, teacher life. Sure. It is very, very sad, the place where we have reached. But I want to urge Liberians that we shouldn't overlook the December 17 protest. So we need to come out to get in the street to show strong signal to the Mr. Bwaka man that look, Liberians are not satisfied with what he's doing. People need to come out on December 17 protest to support Molu in our quest. Chairman Molu and his team. Let there be massive protest to show the signal to him. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, boss, for your contribution. Man Sisi comes in here. Man Sisi, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing, Master?
I'm doing fine, man.
Yeah. You called me yesterday telling me your son AB on the same Bwaka party. So I said, maybe your master there. But son AB more go on the same Bwaka party. Maybe your master now your part.
Yesterday evening they say because I'm not.
Yeah, they say you were there. And you be back in AB say it wasn't Bwaka. Bwaka they make you say now where just say Bwaka you get food. I said I get food. Hey, papa, me for so see the mama son on Sasa Bwaka. It is free CD property food. So the issue my son AB. Let papa pay he get short memory. Now look at it. Who here says here you call Joe we are at the elder man. You call Joe we are says here. You call him boy. In this country. You don't go back here in the street. You call Joe we are man. Joe we are part of the West. And say you got domestic paper and the document for 12 years woman. Oh, you drop what any perfect you call it any perfect rule. You then you just put in this country, you were there clapping. When you want him for that's it. Yesterday you forgot it so soon. They received the woman who laughed on say Fatima. She was causing a friend woman. You were there as a follower. I just said Bwaka, I just said Bwaka, $100. Now you tell the person you're trying out you. Yo, we will drink the cost. We will drink for the aid. We will cost in the country. Oh, say you let good people. And work for me, Master C. I tell you, my son AB. You must say someone.
Then a different place you will go to that cousin now.
Yo, now my son, now your platform. They will get phone, eh?
Oh, so how you do that passing on your phone now? How you do it on your phone?
Oh, the time to say I just said Bwaka dollar. Myself say I just said man. How was it too? It's because the film message you got document to operate. You offset what does you see I want to go from? Talking about I just said Bwaka dollar. I just Bwaka dollar. Collector. What's your friend woman on a part? But we're not saying that there. Like that case in the get on job. Say yeah, you did it right. What she like all I did and she was all fit. She was back and said, what I did myself. It was shame on my part that she carried on voice to come off and say, oh, she causing somebody. Then your part telling other people can call her tree. But I didn't cause it. But I said, oh, your rule. But me, I tell you, Bwaka, from now on going war. Oh, yes, I'll tell you about awful. What who can read a rebel will go on to tell Bwaka to play global. All
right, thank you so much, Man Sisi. Thank you so much. You know, I'm gonna tell you good. But anyway, thank you, Man Sisi. Yeah, you know, you can make Bwaka to change you, Man Sisi. Yeah. Hello, how you doing? You are a good person. Hello?
No, baby, how you doing? Good evening.
How you doing for me?
I know, my brother calling from Minnesota.
Okay, man.
I just want to add one of the inside the Bwaka made during the campaign. He said that President John is a bobo. He don't used to say that in the Senate. He can't talk. And when he insulted, you remember, and the president and John had to come out to say, but anytime I put my hand up to speak, he can be sleeping. So when he said the Cherokee insult. That's the people they're talking. You understand me? So I just wanted to fly that other part to our audience.
You're right.
You and the people, they've been insulting people. Now, when they make a post on Facebook, just go there and make a comment. Your boys will come after you like to say, some of them, they are not men, or they their mother and sisters. You understand me? So, and you know that the insult is not good for the country. That's something they already started. And they said, how you can come back and talk. And you did laughing with Prophet Key. Can you imagine? And the only was talking about this, you hear me? He already divided the country. It's not easy, Abby.
I know.
People worry about you people every day. Our children, grandchildren, family and friends in our country. And never been like that before. From time to time, true, we party, this party, we all live together as one Liberian.
You're right.
But this man administration, the way it divided the country until when your brother and sister is supporting the government, it does something different. You understand me? Thanks for having me, Papa.
All right. Thanks, Mommy, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the female line again. And we're getting there with God. All things are possible. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Amy, thank you very much. My name is Richard Shea. I believe in Central Monrovia.
Okay.
Amy, thank you. I've only praying that the freedom and King's FM will remove. You get it, but the guys are getting the propaganda holding, and you guys are talking the reality with like people.
Mm-hmm.
You have Mr. Bonner complaining about himself. So there's a understanding instead of Santa when you get
no, I don't follow that though. I don't follow that stuff.
Almost three budget, yeah. The rescue, I don't know, rescue, even the rest of them, I can't even the budget. When it takes to me, I've seen them putting memo up, that no government people kind of business. They put play because we don't play, we that believe that it's a boss, we think because they will stop against you. All the players, the players that people water, and they're convincing them, you know, water. Every time for God's sake, you ain't somebody how you teach a prayer, you show a full rain. They come out with interest letter, get their power, then go out to the president with the boys, believe that, you move them out, and I have. What's happening in the people? The true, the reality, people, you have to tell it in the people what is happening in what everybody seen it. Can't watch, you don't want to buy things, you don't want to buy things, you know about freedom, you know about boys of Nigeria. So thank you very much, Adrian.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to this one. Hello?
Good evening, Adrian.
Yeah?
How you doing?
I'm fine, boss. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm Chief Deputy Boli Qualified, Johnson Village, Yamakui Community.
Okay.
You know, Mr. William, I want to say something about the president saying that poor APC is causing all the time. You see, one time I listened to a certain program on EBC, which the visually impaired man that they call Noah Zawu Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
He got a program sometimes when the people call, they insult John Weir to the last. And they say on state radio. But he can't complain about that. Even when you're to Strong FM around or MVDC, the same thing used to do, a guy program that used to be on in the night time. Magazine will call, people will call in and you insult, you can't say anything. Where's going to be on state radio with the EBC? When you got a program, if you monitor it, you know. But when the people call, they will only insult John Weir model and everybody, everything they feel talking. But today that he's talking about people, EBC people. So I get surprised of him. So I just want to make my take on that today.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller right here on this dial. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, Abby, how are you, man? Leo here.
Yeah, Leo, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah.
Abby, man, this puppy, last time it was the RLJ guys.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. That's RLJ part 2. The puppy is going on a jolly, acting like he's working. He missed the RLJ gathering. So this time around, he wanted to be a part of it. So he just gathered a minute and said, let's go bunk and we'll go chill. But AB, let me give you something that's about to be breaking soon. It has started right now in the House of Senate. Has started that conversation. There are a group of Liberian women here in the states. They are pressuring our State Department to abolish, to eradicate female circumcision in Africa, especially starting with Liberia. So the pressure is on Bwaka now. That's first agenda. The second agenda here is gay bailing. The gay bailing now. There's a pressure on Bwaka now. They call it freedom of right. People must have the freedom to live and practice their sexual orientation in Liberia. Don't take it for a joke. I will send a conversation in our chat room. You will see it and you will say, oh yeah, this is what Leo is talking about. Bwaka is about to spoil our country for good. I'm calling on all of our women, all of our old men who are traditional old men. Let them go to the chiefs and put their foot down. Bwaka will not change our heritage and our tradition. Thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you, my brother, for your contribution. I thought they said that George Weah. Prince Johnson said George Weah was bringing gay something during the election. Every day, what are you doing?
Hey, good evening,
yeah,
how you doing, my brother? This is Joseph Okoli calling from New York.
Yeah, Joe.
Look, man, I'm telling you, this puppy is shameless. It's like the devil telling somebody say you're wicked. That's what he's doing. But let me tell you, you will not have your cake and eat it. You sit down there, your people insulting other people, cursing the man's wife and the mother. You as a father, you sat in listeners' no face. And in your ministry, people who you appointed, they serve at the way and pleasure of you. They are there insulting other people, and then you come and say all about morals, about tradition, you of all people. Papa, man, you suffer from brain dementia. And your brain, I think, without some kind of myopic problem, you need to go sit down and they need to work on you good, because I think not liability on the Liberian people. Nothing you have done by yourself. Everything is government. The Liberian people paying your medical bill, doing everything. Then you come in. And let me tell you, he's not realizing it. Look, we will not give you respect when you don't respect our people. Okay? You don't respect our people, will not respect you. So don't be thinking and say this thing, you're going to have your cake and eat it. That's a disgrace, man. You should be ashamed of yourself to come tell people about more. And then even I had a part of our young people talking about even the basketball. Y'all don't know, y'all don't realize those places that George Weah built, and even who built our basketball cup, those health-wise help us to keep us healthy. Our children, there are a lot of people who got homes, they don't have no playground for their children. Medical wise is good for every one of us in the nation. But people can go to those places and exercise. They don't have the money to go stay. It's not free for us. But you don't realize it. But anyway, I don't blame him because he didn't play sport. It was just to eat and sit down. He got no idea. Man, we are sorry for the people, man. But brother, God bless you all, man.
Thank you. Thanks for your contribution, my brother. Hello, how are you doing?
Lie?
Boss, let's hear from you.
How you doing, brother AB?
I'm fine.
How's the family, AB?
Mm-hmm.
AB, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
AB, I joined the show for 0.4.
All right.
AB, fun on the, go out showing all the rule. AB, fun on the, AB, go out showing all the rule. Can you imagine, AB, somebody who posted yesterday that, oh, I know government, I get 42 years. I come with Angel Marco. I bring in Moses there. We come and make laboratory to hell. Every today to see somebody telling people say, oh, they get mosquito brain. That kind of president was like president here. That you tell more. So that you get more after you get chicken brain. People say, oh, somebody get mosquito brain. Then you talking about more, talking about recklessness. Then you see the kind of level of deception people bring in the country. After yesterday, you supported people with people who don't have more, you supported them. When somebody sue over car, you were clapping for them. That you talking about more, Bwaka, you talking about after you stole our money in that. But Bwaka, Pape 2029, but Pape, for December 7, let me tell you, like, no Christmas. Because if Bwaka is going to listen, no Christmas. We're telling you, no Christmas. Because the issue of this criminal corruption needs to stop. The issue of wage hunting needs to stop. No, Bwaka needs to cover our country. Bwaka told that the issue of humanitarian policy was bad. He need to increase up. Can you imagine you get 1 billion that budget today? Say what they're not bringing anything home. Then you say you can't rest. You bluffing. But that way, no Christmas, baby. Just buy a layer there, but no Christmas, brother. Thank you for the show.
Thanks for your contribution. And we're right here on this die. Here we roll. This one will do. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah?
Is this Kings FM? I'm Samuel Johnson.
Yeah, go on. Kings FM.
Am I live on the show?
Bossman, did you call to be live on the show?
Yes.
Did you follow the topics?
Sure.
Okay, then go on.
Yeah, so I'm Samuel and I'm calling from Cinco.
Cinco, okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm deeply concerned about the president making additional trip again outside of the country after he has almost traveled over 10 times out of this country.
Sam.
Without.
Sam.
Yeah.
Just small question before I even talk any further. Where is the president traveling again?
The president is expected to travel in the sub-region as we are told.
When? That one, the release?
He's expected to travel to Ghana.
Oh, tomorrow or when?
He's expected to travel on the 3rd to the 5th of December.
Okay. And where that announcement came from? Where you got that one from?
We heard that announcement today from Mika that the president will be going to
Mika,
attend
okay.
one IMO conference in Nigeria in one state there, and we were told that he would be the lead speaker.
Oh, the lead speaker there. Okay, no problem. So, Samo, so the only reason I'm asking you that is now what we're discussing tonight, but just that vital information that make news to me. So, who are what people don't know about, but will verify and know when they thought about. Now, what we're discussing here tonight. Did you follow any other topic that we discuss here tonight?
Yes, about the construction of the party headquarters.
Go ahead, Sam.
The construction of their party headquarters in the last 4 years when they were in opposition, just 2021, when they were thrown out of their party headquarters for paying 150,000, which they could not afford.
Okay.
Now hearing that they are paying close to $3 million just to acquire the property in Congotown is troubling.
Okay.
And they are now coming back to the same Liberians saying that they are raising funds from Liberians that they're saying they came to rescue. How can you now convince me that you came to rescue me and then coming back again to me to raise money to buy party headquarters from you?
Okay.
So Mr. Walker and his group of Luther, I don't really know what they really came to do to our country. I don't know they came to destroy all.
Yeah, I know, sir. Thank you so much. You try your best. Some kind of way you try. You talk. The only thing that made you to talk small is you talk about party headquarters people. You just keep straight, bro. Oh, dear. But anyway, let me leave that one there. No problem with it. You know, you talk small thing there, so let me leave that one there. Next time, listen, we'll know how we go. Hello, how you doing?
Thank you, baby. How you doing? Yeah, you know, the frustration is on the Liberian people. Until when they come in on the media, they come with their own daily activity they want to went through, and they just want to bring a job puzzle. Yeah, you know, can you imagine that? But look, you know, everything that is, this is Ed Moka, and everything that is happening to Nima County, those of us who are in the opposition, especially our sedition, we are happy on that. Okay. We want all of this confusion. Yeah. We are praying for the confusion. Okay, we are praying for the confusion to be among the Unity Party pros and their alliance during the election. You know, that's what we pray for. So when we see Jerry Voices, Kuka, and then Unity Party Nyantua is also in the middle there, we enjoy that. I don't know whether it was in that same Nima where Jerry said, "Oh, me, I come here for that people radio." He also made a statement. That is why we say, "Oh, but then something is going, something is happening somewhere." But This whole party headquarters thing for the government to turn to their clan chief, parliament chief paying 2,005, commissioner 10,000, and then superintendent 20,000. Hey man, that is so shameful. They're not supposed to do that. And let the question about the gentleman's eyes. Okay, are these guys partisan? He said no, but the government said, but no, government will go. Party will stay here, party will go, government will be there. Why are you people charging these people to pay towards headquarters? So that was so shameful. And then to zero in on Bouaka, we have said that Bouaka lacks the moral to question anybody's ability when you come to insult. The only thing that a blessing because we have a lot of followers, and even some people from very close family members follow some of our appearing on this kind of a show, and of course you guys were not allowed to do so. But broadcast clapped yesterday when people were insulting President. We are even today they are still doing it. And he endorsed and he liked about it. Look at Fatima. Okay, the recent one. Okay, because she blunder when people talk about it. When she insulted and said, I am the daughter of the president. If the president was a moral person that believes in moral integrity, right away, she could have released that lady of her post, but he didn't do so. He allowed her to go on. Every time he appointed officials and the information ministers, when they come out to speak, they attack her, that citizen, that George Weah, and it's very, very denigrating towards President Weah. But we cannot use this platform because we have a training that although he said our parents didn't train us, so we have brought that in the media. And I don't know which one of the children that he is bringing because he said he's bringing a children. I don't know which one of the children that he's still bringing up. So you need to tell what children is he bringing up. So one guy, he lacked the ability, he lacked the moral to question the ability of the Liberian when it comes to insult. If you want to start it, let him start it with the ministers and his associates so that he can start insulting. Then, of course, the rest of the Liberian people will follow suit. But man, on that, no way. Thank you.
All right, thanks. And so, folks, what do we do? And this is how we go home. I just like it. I love it the way it is. My man Sam and myself. Matera Steven said same pass. He ran pass. As you already know, we were talking about his little party equality. He ran choking. He tried best. One time I remember saying, that reminds me about the law school when I was there. Kabina Jana had given a case for all to study, and I come back to school the next day. There's supposed to be a briefing done, a criminal case. He has to do with one ability. I didn't read a case. So Kabina Jana, his honor, former associate justice Kabina Jana, wanted me, Amy, brief the case. I just John straight of Musa ability, the government had issue, he Kabina Jana were on top of the case. Lead our whole thing. Now you want to ask for same pass they want. Thanks so much. You say you read it well. You pass. Let's come by again. Because if you come on a show and you don't face the issue, we can code you out of class. That's the problem. By the way, thanks to all of you for the time until we are back here. God willing, tomorrow we're going to be back here. I want to thank you all so much. With God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. But remember,